pretty lies. Look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Trang. Long time no see. Sorry about that. But I'm filming a makeup tutorial today because it's been requested by people. So let's see if I can do this. First of all, I just want to say, disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist, like, at all. I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing or if I'm doing or what I'm doing is right. So don't put this down as like word or the law and be like, oh, she's doing makeup. It looks like kind of good, so she must know what she's doing. I don't know anything. Like, I'm just trying to do whatever looks okay-ish. But if you guys want to try and follow along, I think it's like pretty easy. If I can do it, then you can probably do it. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm not gonna have my glasses on for most of this tutorial. Ooh, look at that lighting. I have a little glowing light thing. Sorry if I'm looking in the viewfinder. This is gonna be wild ride. But I'm gonna put on my playlist of songs that I just like listening to when I do my makeup or just go anywhere. I just like listening to this Broadway playlist. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with toner. I think you're supposed to do toner and then moisturizer if I'm correct. So I'm just using this toner that my mom gave me. Oh my god. And then you guys something in my eye. That's fine. So I just used this toner that my mom gave me. I don't even think this is the brand. She just put it in this bottle. So it's convenient. So I'm just gonna put that on a cotton pad. And I'm gonna rub it all over my face. So just rub it on. I'm not sure what toner does, but I guess you're supposed to use it in your face. So, well, that's a little strong. So, we're gonna put that on my face. And now we're gonna put on moisturizer. This is the moisturizer I use. It's Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. It's hyaluronic acid, oil-free, works really well for me. I really like it. It smells really good. It smells kind of like Starburst. I don't know, I really like the smell. It works well, so I use it. So I'm just gonna put that on my face. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like put it on your neck too, so let's do that. I'm just gonna rub that in. This is gonna be so awkward. I'm so sorry, guys. So I think I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. I do like my eyebrows or my eyes first. Because that's what people do in makeup tutorials on Instagram. They always do their eyes or eyebrows. They do their eyes and eyebrows first so that any fallout that happens, you can just wipe it off. And it won't be on your foundation, which I think is super smart. That's why I started doing it. So I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. It's an angled tip. Ooh, I don't have auto zoom, but you know it's there. I'm using this. It's in 12, I believe. And then I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow. Here, look at it. It's beautiful. Whatever. You know what it looks like. If you're watching beauty tutorials, you probably know what this looks like. Sorry, this is so bad. But I am using the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. I used to be chocolate, but then I cut my hair and now it's not as brown anymore. It's more black. There's still a little bit of brown. So that's why I got dark brown instead of chocolate again, because I was running on the dip brow and I was like, "Oop, I got another one." So I got this one. So what you're gonna do with, I'm using this extra mirror because I can't just look into, I don't want to just look into the viewfinder, or I can't do it like, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna use this mirror and I'm gonna show you. So what I do first is I take the brush and I just line my brows under and around it. And we're just gonna line it. People always ask me, "Oh, Trang, how do you do your brows?" And I'm like, "I just use like dip brow." And like they're like, "Oh, but like, what do you do?" That's literally all I do. I don't like do anything super special besides like pull them in and like pluck them when they're a little rowdy. So I like to outline both of my brows so that I can make sure they're even before I fill them in, you know, save product. So I'm gonna do the other one and we're just going to fill it in lightly. We're gonna start on the outer corners and work our way in, because you don't want like block brows. I mean, maybe you do. That's okay too. Like, live your best life. But I don't like block brows, so I just do the thing. Here we go. It look wicked. This is such like a bullshit makeup tutorial. I have no idea what I'm doing. So like, even if your eyebrow looks a little blocky like that, we're gonna fix that after. Come here again and just clean up any hot, like really weird edges and just make sure everything around it looks nice and natural. Not natural, because obviously my eyebrows don't look like this normally, but so now I'm gonna take the, I think it's spoolie end, this end of the brush, and I'm just going to brush out my hair. I don't have a brow gel or anything, so I just use the brush and I'm just gonna touch up spots that I don't like. And yeah. So that's what my brows look like, and now we're gonna move on to our eyeshadows. I'm using the Tartist Pro palette. This is the last palette I got. I got it for Christmas. I love this palette. It's so nice and I love how it blends. I know I don't sound like I know what I'm doing, but I really like this palette. So we're just gonna go into this palette. Oh look, you can see the camera. Before we do anything to our eyes, we're gonna use a primer. I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This works for me. I don't know, other people use other things, but I like using this one. Got it for cheap at Nordstrom, like $6, and in Sephora it's like $20. So it was a steal. So I'm just gonna dot that and we're gonna put it on my lids. We're gonna put it like up until the brow bone, I think is what normal people do, professional people do. I don't know, that's what I do. And we're gonna put a little bit under our eye, just so I can put like makeup under there, if eyeshadow under there if I want to. And we're gonna do the same with the other eye. We're gonna start with a nice kind of neutral base. I'm gonna be using Classic from this palette, and we're gonna put it all over my lid. And I'm gonna do it. See, the problem is people do one eye and then they do the other eye. And when you're doing new makeup looks, that's like gonna like mess you up. So what I do is if I mess up on both eyes, so that it can either be like a disaster or it will work out and I will know exactly what I did because I'm doing it at the same time. So we're just gonna put plastic on my lids right now. I mean, that can't hurt with a base. Next we're gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with Innocent, which I'm not. And we're gonna put that into our crease. I like to tap my brush so that there's like excess powder and it doesn't like all over my face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Probably not. That's okay. We're just gonna put that into our crease. And just make sure it's really blended, because you know, like unblended eyeshadow, it's not great. It happens to the best of us, but you know, we're always learning, so it's okay if it's unblended sometimes, especially when you're starting out. Like, it's all good. I think I'm gonna go in with Mod, and I'm just gonna put that onto the outer corner of my eyes and just put it, drag it into the crease. Not a lot, just a little bit. Like maybe halfway. Like how this is looking, it looks cool. It doesn't look that bad yet. So now we have like a nice little base. And we're gonna go in with Drama. It's this very deep purple shade. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have. I'm just using everything in this palette. So I'm gonna put it on the outer corner, and this one you're just gonna drag it in a little bit, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna go in with the Vamp color, which is like a super dark purple. And we're gonna put that back into the little outer corner. And we're just gonna put a little bit. We don't want it to be super dark. I don't know if everyone does this, but I've seen a lot of people do it when they use foiled shadows. They wet their brush with MAC Fix Plus. I don't have that, but I always like to wet my brush before I foil, when I use foiled shadows, or I use my fingers. I like to have a nice base first, so I'm going to use this brush. This is just from the Naked 2 palette. I'm just using the flat brush, and I'm going to wet it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is just what I have. It's like the same thing as MAC Fix Plus, right? I don't know. I just don't really use MAC a lot. I don't usually shop at MAC anyways. So I totally dropped that. So first we're gonna go in with my finger, and then we'll go in with the brush, because I don't want to like, once you put the wet brush into the foiled shadows, it just kind of like messes up a little bit and it's weird. But I'm just gonna go in first with my pinky in the purple shadow, and we're gonna put that on our lid. And we're gonna make a little nice base for it. I'm gonna take the shadow and we're going to put it onto our lid. And we're just gonna blend it out a little bit. So I'm gonna be using Trendy from this. It's like this nice blue duochrome, like kind of ish color. I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue to this look. I'm gonna take this Rimmel blue eyeliner that I got from a contest, actually. It was a One Direction contest with Teen Vogue. Didn't win, but I did win makeup and all their covers for that month or something. I don't know. It was a while ago. So we're just gonna put that into, I'm gonna put it on my waterline, or attempt to. This isn't the best eyeliner of all time, but it gets the job done most of the time. So before I do my lashes, I like to curl them, just so, you know, they're all voluminous. So we're just gonna curl my lashes. Some people put mascara on before they do it. I don't. It just makes it harder for me. I'm totally just blocking my face. My bad. Yeah, some people like to put on mascara before they do their lashes. I don't. It usually messes it up for me, so I just curl them and that's enough. And I am going to be using the Eyelure Definition lashes. These are my favorite lashes at the moment. I really like them. They're pretty affordable. They're like, I don't know, it was like buy one get one half off or buy one get one free at Ulta. So I bought two. And yeah, so that's what I'm using. So I'm going to do this off camera because if I do it on camera, it's just going to be a mess. I'm just going to be like the whole time. So I'll be right back. I'm going to wet my booty blender so that it's ready to use when I am done applying this to my face. Oh, I'm dropping everything. That's unfortunate. I'm obviously a mess. Like, don't trust anything I say. So this is the beauty blender I have. It's the Real Techniques one because the real one, the Beauty Blender TM is $20. This little bad boy, $6. Works just the same. Amazing. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris 24-hour foundation. Infallible Pro Matte. I really like this. It like works pretty well and it's like cheap from the drugstore. Got it at Ulta. Get everything at Ulta, TBH. But it works well and like that's all I can really ask for. The other foundation I had was a NARS. I still have it actually. It's a NARS one. The NARS matte one. I don't really like it that much, to be honest. It really oxidizes weird and makes me look orange. So I was like, no more. I don't want it. So I'm just going to apply this to my face. I'm just going to rub it in as much as I can, and then we're gonna blend it out with the booty blender. So here we go with the booty blender, and we're just gonna blend it all in. And we're just gonna smooth it out because it was not even a little, it was way patchy. So I like to go in with a powder foundation on top. That's how I get like my nice kind of flawless base. Flawless. This is the Maybelline New York pressed powder in golden. The foundation I use is in Natural Buff, I think. So we're just gonna dust it on our skin. I'm gonna start off I'm using like 3 different highlighters for this. I use 3 different highlighters like on the daily. So I'm gonna start with the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops. My best friend got me this. I love it. I use it all the time, every day. And we're just gonna put a little bit on our hand and we're just going to dab it onto our cheeks. Wow, I don't know why anyone would watch this. I'm so sorry to anyone watching this. It's gonna look a little gross at first, to be honest, because you can't really blend well with your fingers, you know? I just like to do as much as I can with my fingers, and then I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender again, and we're just going to use the flat side, and we're just gonna go like this. I'm going to move on to my powder highlights, which I'm going to be using the Star Crushed Minerals highlight and the Becca Champagne Pop, obviously fan favorite. So first I'm going to start with Honeymoon by Star Crushed Minerals, and I'm just going to do this, and it's going to come out on the other side. And we're going to highlight our cheeks. Bam! Do you see that? Champagne Pop. I obviously really love this highlight. I've used so much of it. I got it like a year ago. And I'm just gonna little bit. You don't want to put too much. I already put a lot of highlight on, so there we go. And I want to highlight my nose. I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm going to highlight my nose. Oh my god, my nose is so dry. I'm so sorry, guys. And then we're going to finish off this look with some lipstick. Lipstick I'm using today is French Made NYX Liquid Lingerie, NYX Lingerie, I don't know the correct name for it, but it's called French Made. It's a really nice color and it's cheap, so. I usually wear the Kat Von D Lolita, but I am out. Almost out. Nearly out. I need a new tube, like, immediately, so. This is gonna have to do. Let's take a look! Okay, let's take off my glasses. Let's see how far I can zoom in. Can you see? I can't see because I don't have my glasses on, but that's the finished look. So I hope you guys like that. If you guys want me to do more tutorials, let me know, I guess. They will probably be just as bad as this one. But if they're entertaining to you guys, then just let me know and I'll make more. So yeah, that's the finished look. I'm gonna go take some pickies and post them on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys!